What's up, y'all, and welcome back, or welcome if it's your first time. So, for today's design, which will be my first Halloween design this year, I am doing these. If you can tell what they are. And for this design, I just started it off really quick in the book, but then I didn't finish it. And by the way, this is the Little Black Nail book. I use code GLOWUP to save a few dollars on the third edition only. So yes, like I was saying, I started off in the book and then I decided not to finish. I just went and jumped in on the nails because I didn't really know where I was going with this design. And then I also kind of switched up a little bit, like this finger will become the pinky finger on the nails. So let's get right into it so we can see what I did and how the nails turned out. Alrighty, so I am going to be starting off with the first nail, and this design will be on the ring finger, and I am drawing Georgie in his yellow raincoat. And then for that, I'm just starting off with, I'm using Madame Glam's gel paint in the yellow color, and that's just what it's called, yellow gel paint. And the brush I'm using is the Nails by Dev. I have a cute liner brush. The tips that I'm using are from V2V Gel. They're XXL Square press-on tips. And then the black that I'm using is Madame Glam's Perfect Black. That's the color on the nail. And then I put a matte top coat on top of that, which was, I believe, not polished matte top coat. So I thought I recorded me polishing the nails, but apparently I did not do that. So, and that's why you're seeing me just going in with the design. So after I draw him in the yellow, I cure it in my light for 1 minute. And apparently I drew the balloon without recording that as well. My bad, y'all. Sometimes I just be getting so into these designs and not even really paying attention. Sometimes I might forget to press record. But for the balloon, I use Madame Glam's red gel paint. And for a majority of the designs on this nail set, I use Madame Glam's gel paints and also Madame Glam's Perfect Black and Perfect White gel polishes. So yeah, I did the balloon, and then now I'm going in with the black gel paint, and I'm doing the outline around Georgie, and then I'll also give him like sleeves and stuff. And when I'm done with that, I'll cure it, and I'll also do an outline around the balloon as well, and I cure that in my light for 1 minute. Yeah, the gel paints I carry 1 minute. In fact, I just always carry everything for a minute, even gel polish, even though I don't necessarily need to. So for this finger, this is going to be Pennywise's face. And Pennywise, if you don't know, is the clown from It. And I don't think I said that, but this design will be it. I think I said that in the beginning of the video when I was showing my notebook. So this took me some time to draw, y'all. It like really did. I kept having to erase things and redraw them. So there may be things that I don't show, or if I do show it and I come back, it looks different. It's most likely because I just erased it and redid it. So, and actually this nail is the second nail that I did of this design because I drew it once and I didn't really like how it came out. So I was like, let me try again. And I like this one better, but there are still pieces from the other one that I like as well. So I think I did pretty good with drawing this for it being my first and second time, because I don't really draw pictures like this on nails very often, but I'm trying to get into that so I can get better because I do like doing it. So As you can see, I'm starting off with the eye, and I'm only doing half of his face. So I start off with the eye, I do the eye, fill it in, and I'm trying to get it to look as real as possible, and I'm going based off a picture that I pulled up on Google. And so, yes. And so the brushes that I'm using on this will be the Nails by Dev Hella Cute liner, and also the Baby Blender brush. And I think I may have pulled out my Angular 8mm brush. I can't really remember, but those are the brushes that I use for this particular nail. So yeah, I'm just gonna go in, do the eye, and then I'll move on. You'll see that I move on to the nose, but then I don't like how it's looking, so I move on to the mouth. And once I'm done with the mouth and the little line that runs through his face, I go in with the nose. And of course, I'm curing in between. Like, I do like little flash cures for about 10 to 20 seconds or something like that, so that way I won't mess up anything in case I have to redo something, or just like wipe a mistake that I made. And then once I'm fully done with it, I do cure in my light for 1 minute. So I will just let you continue watching me do this part, and I will come back on the next nail. So after looking at these nails for a long time and over the past couple of days, I'm really proud of these nails. They came out really good, especially Pennywise's face, because again, I don't do this kind of art very often, but I really love how it came out. I'm glad I took my time, and it came out how I pictured it to be. And again, I'm so proud of myself, and I can't wait to do more designs. And hopefully I will have another Halloween design up before Halloween comes. So yeah. Also, if you care to see the blue nails on my left hand, I will leave a card at the top, and that is actually my last video, so don't forget to check that out. Another thing too that I noticed after I kept looking at these nails, I kind of wish I moved the face over a little bit, so that way like the nose and the middle of his mouth wouldn't be so towards the inside of the nail, because you know how he has those like two really big front teeth. And I did one of them because again, this is only half of his face, but you couldn't really see it because of where it was placed. So if I do like redo these, just because, that's one thing that I would change. Also, this part of the eye, I didn't really like how that looked, but I was still happy with it. But that's something else that I would change. And again, I will only get better with time. The more I do it, the better I will get. So, yeah, that's that on that. Now on to the next nail design, and this design is going on the ring finger, and this one is just going to say loser. So I'm starting off with the letter S, so that way it would be somewhat centered and it won't look like too off. So yeah, then I just go in with the rest of the letters, and of course I'm not going to like something, so I erase it and then I start over. And once I get it to how I like it, I'll cure it in my light for 60 seconds. Then I'll take the red gel paint and I'll make a V over the S, and when that's done, I cure that again for 60 seconds in my light. So while doing this, writing these letters, I found it a little difficult to get them to look how I wanted them to look. Maybe I could have used a different brush, I don't know, but they still came out pretty good. So, and I was happy with how they came out. And again, I do love this design. It was something different for me. So yeah, that's that, and I'll be back for the next nail. Now for this design, this is the pinky design, but it's being done on a ring finger because I did it before. I changed it to a pinky design, and I was just like, I already have it recorded, so I'm not going to redo it. And you'll also notice that I don't have my pink nails on. So yeah, I actually did this before I did those nails, which I feel like came out real ugly, and it's sad that I still have them on because I'm being too lazy to take them off, but they are coming off soon. But anyway, that ain't got nothing to do with this. So for this nail, I did take the nails painted black with a matte top coat. Then I took the gel paint with a sponge, and I just took a little bit, and I started off like in the middle and sprayed it out and dabbed it around the nail. Did I say brush or sponge? But I did it with a sponge to get this effect, and then I kind of went back over it with a little bit of the black around the edges, and then a little bit more white, kind of to blend the colors together so it looks kind of gray. And then I cured that in my light for a minute, and now I'm just going in with the red gel paint, and it's going to say you'll float too. And yeah, that is all that's on this nail, and I think I did a pretty good job writing the letters, and I like this nail too. Again, I just like this whole set. I'm so happy about it, and I hope you guys like it too. And so again with the letters, so that I will know I have enough space to put them all, I start like in the middle of the word. So yes. And yeah, that's it. That's all it's going to say. Nothing super special about this nail either. And once I'm done and get everything how I like, I cure for 60 seconds in my light. And one thing I do love about these Madame Glam gel paints is that they cure without a tacky layer. So that's pretty cool. And they have good coverage. I really do enjoy these gel paints. So now on to the last nail, which is the thumbnail, and it's just going to say it, and that is pretty much it. Oh my goodness. And yeah, that's pretty much all with this design. So thanks for sticking through this. And for my top coat, I am using Amnesty Cosmetics Glossy Top Coat. I kind of wish I did a matte top coat because I was looking at them afterwards and like these probably would have looked better matte, but I didn't feel like repainting them matte, so I just left it shiny. And that's that. So after putting on the top coat, I cured it in my light for 1 minute, and that is the end of this set. So thanks for stopping by and checking out my video. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram to see things, and that is at the Nail Glow Up. And also on TikTok, and I'll leave that down below so you can check that out. And don't forget to check the description box for links and all of that good stuff. So once again, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it, and I hope you enjoyed. Until next time, peace out, y'all.